Joining us right now is DePaul professor and our terrorism expert, Tom Akaitis. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
Long before January 6th, some of these groups were planning this. This was in the works. There was talk of cash, raising money, and also talk of a revolution. Is that right?
Yes, we're now learning as law enforcement digs deeper into the January 6th insurrection that there was a great deal of preparation, and that continues and will continue right through the inauguration. Fundraising, coordination, scoping out the building, doing possibly even reconnaissance from the inside. Based on the allegation that some members of Congress may actually have given tours to some of the people who later stormed the building.
You know, Tom, this is something that we've never, Inauguration Day is always a special security day in Washington, D.C. Everything is ramped up and very tight, but this has to be extraordinary measures this year compared to any other inauguration we've seen in our lifetimes.
There's no question about that, probably in the history of the country. I mean, we haven't had troops inside the Capitol like this since the American Civil War. And even if nothing happens, that in itself is profoundly disconcerting in terms of the image we project to the world. But the good thing is, there's no good thing about the thing, but I think any remaining doubt as to what this base is about, is what their real goals and objectives are, and the issues that they stand for, are just blatantly on display, both with the storming of the Capitol and the symbols of hate that they carry. So I think we're going to see it's going to go beyond Election Day. I think they were emboldened, and I think we could see a series of events unfolding in the days and months ahead.
And Tom, you mentioned, all the governors were warned by the FBI about protests and possible violence at all 50 state capitals, but you're saying there could be other targets as well.
Right, exactly. Pastors have been issued in some churches, United Church of Christ, for example, which is a progressive, is a liberal denomination for the most part, have been issued a warning that they're hearing chatter that, in fact, liberal churches might be targeted as well. You see, what happens in a situation like this is you get something called target displacement, where, in fact, the protesters or the angry groups come prepared to storm a Capitol or whatever, and if that's heavily defended, they don't necessarily go home. They cast about for something else that they can, vent their rage and their frustration on. So, really everything is on the table, and that's why I think this is so difficult, because you really can't protect everything. So, there's been a call for people to be aware of their situation and to be careful. Some churches have, well, fortunately, not fortunately that it's a pandemic, but fortunately most churches are not meeting in person. So that does diminish that risk. But, it's just, I think it will start today, and it will unfortunately probably not end with the inauguration, because they're absolutely convinced that, and nothing will dissuade them, that the president really won the election, and reality is not what is objectively agreed upon, but what he says it is.
Now, you're looking at Joe Biden is facing a number of issues coming in here, right. Not only the pandemic, he's facing economic issues, and now the possibility of domestic terrorism happening on a larger scale than we've ever seen with these fringe groups. How does he bat that down and try to stop it from happening, or can he?
Well, I think after we get through this week, I think we have to stop playing defense and go on the offense. I think we've seen, how effectively companies all of a sudden have been able to really dampen down online extremism and the spread of ideology and communication by shutting down access to Twitter, Facebook, Parler, Instagram, and so on. But I think we're going to have to start, taking legal action against them. It's long overdue time for a domestic terrorism organization that allows us to identify groups like the Proud Boys, the Three Percenters, the Oath Keepers, and various other extremist groups as terrorists. And once you do that, you can take action like freezing funds. You can perhaps even move against members and so on. This is a widespread conspiracy, and it's also very tied to the white power, white supremacy. They call it white nationalism as a euphemism movement, and it is a serious threat to the security of the United States.
All right, Tom Akaitis, DePaul University professor and terrorism expert, thank you very much for your insight.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.